Greetings and welcome once again to my new calculus channel. So I'm going to show you very quickly a proof of why in my geometric theorem, historic geometric theorem, it's true that the derivative only consists of the terms that do not contain h, and that f1 over h, which is this difference, depends on both x and h. So how can we see that? So if we look at the definition, here it is stated in terms of the slope and a symbol that denotes a derivative and a symbol q that denotes a difference. And here we have the line segments. F1 over h is this one here, and h is this line segment. Now note that the derivative does not actually depend on h. Why doesn't it depend on h? Because if we move f2 anywhere along this line, then the derivative is f2 over this distance, okay, not h. So the derivative does not depend on the value of h, but on the other hand, f1, which is this line here, does depend on both x and h, and that is why when you simplify this finite difference quotient, you end up with an expression that contains the derivative, which is this blue dotted line function here, and one that contains a function which describes the difference, and the difference is simply f1 over h, and that by the way is always f1 over h. Okay, do you see that? Has to be exactly corresponding to f1 over h, but the derivative doesn't care about h, because the derivative is this rise over this run, not the whole of h. Okay, so we'd have to move this here like so if we wanted to use the whole of h, but we don't have to, as you can see here. So again, stupid people like Marcus Cliver and Jean-Pierre Massager that crank on Sci.Math, who goes by aliases Python and JPM and YBM, and also another brand new troll called Fritz Feldhasser. So all those morons are still failing to understand this historic geometric identity, which has nothing to do with the fundamental increment lemma, which in reality is actually a fundamental excrement lemma. I recommend that you download my latest book, The Origins and History of Calculus, and you'll find a lot of information on that in chapter 4 of the document. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. My name's John Gabriel. Till next time, goodbye.